choujinX chapter 59.1. If you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Every like, comment, subscribe really helps me out. So yeah, man. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this chapter. So the chapter starts off with showing the aftermath of Azuma's literal nuke he did last chapter. And I have to say, the artwork in this chapter is absolutely brilliant. This dude, Azuma, looks like an absolute angel. And I'm not even joking here when I say this. I think that Azuma, his whole theory with him being like a descendant or something of Queen has really paid off here. I'm not even joking. It's really paid off because if you look at his design, it's oddly similar to Queen's right here. If you look at his design, they're very similar, on top of the fact that in this chapter, we get a certain reveal. So Azuma ends up going back into his inner world while he's fighting Vlad on the outside world in a chaosified state. So he's just wondering what the hell is going on. After this, meanwhile, Azuma's inside of his head talking to that one thing we saw last chapter with Zero Head and it's chained to the chair. He's asking, yo, what am I? Where the hell are we? You know, what's going on? Yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Then, after that, the main thing that happens is the thing basically points to these arms when he asks, what am I or where am I? And these arms are very similar to the things that Queen had when he attacked that ice place and Zora ended up saving them. Remember that one ice guy who ended up getting absolutely destroyed and then Zora had to save him and give him her power? Yes, these arms look oddly similar to those arms, which supports my theory, I think, even more, that Queen has something to do with Azuma. I don't know what Azuma is to Queen, but Azuma is somehow connected to Queen. But as Azuma looks at these hands that the thing points to, Azuma thinks to himself, nostalgic. And then he's like, wait a minute, what do you mean nostalgic? What are you talking about? Bro, I think the biggest theory ever might be that Azuma is literally Queen reincarnated. Like, he's literally a reincarnation of Queen, and Tokyo never gave him the serum in the first place. Tokyo never stabbed him. What really happened was Azuma stabbed Tokyo, but Tokyo never stabbed Azuma, and that's exactly why Azuma's transformation didn't happen right then and there. In fact, he had to awaken like a normal Choujin would. I think that makes a lot of sense because now that we look at it, everyone who's taken the serum, everybody in the whole series that we've seen take the serum have seen effects right then and there. Like, we've seen effects from them right then and there erupting into a Choujin. So why didn't it happen to Azuma? I'm telling you right now, guys, I do not think Azuma took that serum. Or I think if he did, maybe the Queen blood in him or something with Queen just overpowered that blood. I don't know. Maybe it overpowered that serum and didn't let him awaken at that certain moment in time. I don't know. But I think my main theory for now is that Tokyo never hit him with that serum. Then Azuma says, this is the scenery beyond the tunnel, but I'm not allowed to go out in the middle of the night. My dad would not allow me to do that. And basically, Azuma, you know, we all know he's a big justice guy because his dad's a quote-unquote cop, right? I'm putting quotes on that because in this next page, we see that Azuma is sitting at a table with literally nobody there. Like, legitimately, nobody's at the table. And I think this makes perfect sense that Azuma never really had a family in the first place. Either he had one and something really bad happened to them, or he didn't have one at all, I think. I think he never had one at all because from a very young age, something happened to them, or maybe Queen was part of that family, something happened. But I do think that one of those two things, and I think Azuma's inferiority complex stems from the fact that he had no one. So he loves having people rely on him. He's just a very lonely guy. You know what I mean? I think Azuma is just like that. But we're just going to have to keep reading and find out. Then Azuma finally comes to a realization that he cannot even remember his family. He fabricated all of them up in his head. I don't think they ever existed now. I'm not going to lie. Like, they could exist, but I don't even know if they ever existed now. Because it just is going in the direction that Azuma never met his family, or Azuma fabricated a make-believe family that he had. Because I've always found it odd how we always seen Tokyo's family. Like, we always seen him. We've seen Ili's family. We've seen everyone's family who said they had a family. but we don't see Azuma's family. I do not know. Like, we were always wondering, like, yo, Azuma has a sister. Wow, Azuma has a mom. Bro, it's just like, it was always weird. It was always off-putting whenever he talked about, oh, my dad's a cop. You know, like, he was just so, like, delusional. We cut back to the fight, and Azuma is absolutely tearing Vlad a new asshole. He's literally throwing wrecking balls at him, throwing him through pillars. Vlad is fodder now. This fight is over. Like, I think, like BB said, if Azuma doesn't change back now, he'll never be able to change back. And I think the worst is coming. I think Azuma is going to take care of Vlad. And after he takes care of Vlad, he's going to take care of the rest of his squadron and wipe them completely out. Only to wake up and find a whole bunch of dead bodies around him, figuring out what he truly is, figuring out what his purpose is. Oh no. This arc is about to get a lot crazier than it is right now. And I'm not going to lie, guys. Azuma might go ahead and assassinate his whole squad by accident. And then we don't know where the story's going to go from there, but I'm leaning towards that possibility. Then Azuma is basically watching this fight unfold inside this world that he's in. And he's like, bro, this is not my power. What the hell's going on? Who are you? Well, where am I? What's going on? And the thing finally says something. It says, you are not human. And the chapter ends. The Queen theories are so true, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think the Queen theories are so true. Tokyo never hit Azuma with that serum. And if he did, it didn't really work because Azuma was already a fucking Choujin. Or maybe Azuma has 2 Choujin powers now. You never know. But either way, guys, I really do think that this chapter was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see where the story's going to go from here and what's going to happen, because this arc is like basically choujinX's Shibuya arc. I have no idea what's going to happen. And yeah, man, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So every like and every subscribe really helps me out. Please let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought of the chapter. Give me down your theories. I read all of them. So yeah, man, I hope you guys all have a good day and goodbye.